Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. Today we'll talk about a very important planetary placement and the lord of the Lagna of the Kalpurush Kundli, and also one of the most malefic of planets, that is Mars. And what are the results of Mars placed in different signs? Now Mars placement is seen as the energy, the passion and the activity and the focus and the effort of a person in that area or that house energies where Mars is placed. One of the ways to describe Mars is also the life in you. So many times we also see that if Mars is very weak in the horoscope, and if it is also combined with a weak sun, then many times such people have not so great lives. There is not much achievement in their lives because the effort and the life and the energy and the passion and the drive is taken away from the person. And if sun, which gives the brightness, the focus and also the success, is also weak, then it becomes very difficult, and it's an uphill task for a person to still be able to be successful. However, what gives us to overcome uphill tasks and the drive to also overcome challenges and problems? That is Mars. And hence Mars being very weak, being debilitated and under aspects of malefics, is considered to be a challenge. One of the things which is also said is that if all the other planets are not supporting you, but if Mars is extremely strong, say for example in its own sign in Aries and say in the 10th house, which is a Ruchak Mahapurush Yoga, then nothing can stop this person, and this person is, in spite of all odds against him, by sheer willpower, with sheer energy, with sheer drive, we will be able to overcome all challenges and still be able to showcase results, sometimes very good results also. So let's jump into understanding what Mars placement in different sign means, how the energy, the focus, the passion, the drive of Mars brings different results in different signs. Let's start with the first sign, which is Mars placed in the sign of Aries. Now Mars placed in Aries is a very strong placement for Mars. One, it is now placed in its Mool Trikon sign, and it is also the Lagna, which the Aries sign represents, the Lagna of the Kalpurush Kundli, the Kalpurush horoscope. So Mars is very strongly placed in Aries. However, what is the Aries sign? Aries sign is the drive, and the first nakshatra, which is the Ashwini, also denoting, which also is the nakshatra of drive, of energy, and being the first nakshatra also of Aries, which means that it is a very strong placement of energy and a drive to achieve. So here Mars gives a lot of goal orientation and gives higher energy to the individual. Now the Aries sign may be placed in different houses. Based on which house it is placed, the maximum drive, the maximum effort goes into the areas of that house. So Mars in Aries is an extremely strong energy given to you and a very strong potential given to you to achieve and to show drive in that area. Mars is also your effort, so most of your energy, your focus goes into the house where Mars is placed in the Aries sign, because this is an extremely powerful placement. One, Aries is a fiery sign and Mars is a very fiery planet. However, one of the important things for Mars is the most malefic of planets, more malefic than even Saturn. Saturn is a slow churner. It will slowly give you challenges and it is like suffocating you. Mars is like this big weapon. It's like this blast, like an atomic blast, which will blow up your ideas, your thoughts, your action into smithereens if you are not able to handle the Mars energy well. And hence Mars is also the general to the king, which is the sun. So sun can depend only on Mars to achieve, to show the drive. So who does the king depend on most? On his general. First, to remain in power, to stay in power. Only then can the king pass rules, can rule the kingdom. Without Mars, the general, who will acquire the power for the king, nothing can be achieved. And hence Mars in Aries is the power to achieve. Mars, by virtue of its placement, will give you the drive to achieve, the power to achieve, but also it will give you an inclination sometimes to, without thinking, jump into issues, jump into areas of challenge. So if Mars, for example, is placed in Aries in the 10th house, then you will find that you will end up having unnecessary issues and fights at work, though it will also give you a very, very high energy to achieve and the drive to achieve. So because Mars also gets the directional strength in the 10th house, so it's a great placement for you to be able to achieve against all odds and against every challenge, to overcome competition and to show and to get the task done, get the projects done. However, if Mars is in Aries in the 4th house, for example, here you will try to roughshod over the family. You can't do that to family, right? And hence Mars placement in certain houses is also seen as a very, very malefic placement. Is also called the Manglik dosha. It is different to be a Manglik, and it's a different thing to be a Manglik dosha. For example, Mars placed in the 2nd house, Mars placed in the 4th house, Mars placed in the 7th house, Mars placed in the 8th house. These are generally seen, and even to an extent in the 12th house, are seen as placements of Mars being in a Manglik position. However, if Mars is not in an inimical sign, but if it's an own sign, then though the person is Manglik, but the Manglik dosha doesn't apply strongly. But if Mars is an inimical sign, then the Manglik dosha applies and it can bring challenging results. Mars in Aries will give you a Manglik result in the 2nd house, 4th house and the 7th house. However, this is also a placement where you will achieve for the family, you will fight for the family, but the energy of trying to achieve will try to also overcome your thinking ability. So you get into fights, you get into arguments unnecessarily and sometimes without thinking, and that is the challenge with Mars and Aries. Sometimes you get into in trying to achieve a goal. At that particular moment, you don't think whether it's a worthwhile goal to achieve. For example, trying to win an argument with a spouse or over a child, is it really worthwhile to win an argument? You may put your points across, the other person doesn't agree with you, you may say, okay fine, let's agree to disagree. But here Mars wants to fight and overcome, and the overcoming tendency of Mars in Aries is higher than any other placement, and so it becomes a challenging placement where the nearest and the dearest are concerned. However, it's a great placement if it's connected to any of the outside houses. For example, it's a great placement in the 9th house, it's a great placement in the 10th, and even to an extent in the 11th house. But it's a challenging placement with Mars and Aries in the 2nd, 4th and 7th house, for example. Even in the 5th house, Mars in Aries is an excellent placement to achieve. So if you have Mars in Aries, you need to be a little careful where you are spending your energies. Are you getting into fights which are not worthwhile fights? However, the energy to achieve is supreme and there is no stopping of such an energy. If it's in Aries, Mars is now placed 6 houses away from its other sign of Scorpio. So what does this mean? It means that the dissemination of Scorpio, which is obstacles, upheaval, challenges, Mars gives you the energy to overcome those challenges and issues also. However, because of being placed in the 6 signs away from itself, it also brings up upheavals and challenges and issues. However, these issues and challenges are more often than not brought about by yourself because of your over exuberance to achieve it, assertive energy, aggressive energy. You don't really think how people are forming the impression about you. You may come across as a person who's very, very angry, who's upset most of the time, is resentful, and gets into fight at the drop of a hat. And so people may sometimes want to keep the distance from you because your reputation is that. This is a placement of a very high achiever, but a high achiever with also some infamy. And so people will really not want to fight you, may not want to argue with you, and may give in. And because of the giving in ability of other people is where Mars the general comes into the picture. Mars fights to win, but sometimes the fights are not really worthwhile. So if you have Mars in the sign of Aries, look out for the obstacles, the challenges which may come by you every now and then. which may throw up issues with competition, because 6 houses away, which means obstacles and challenges come from enemies, hidden enemies, who don't have the confidence and the courage to talk in front of you or act with you, from the front. So they try to work from behind you. So hidden enemies, hidden competition, sudden competition, unheard of competition, virtual competition is also this placement, which in turn brings obstacles and challenges for you. But with sheer energy you can ride roughshod over them and you can achieve. However, it's always good with Mars in Aries to look out for and try to build a relationship, because even in the most challenging of situation, this placement will allow you to come on tops. But why get into such situations? Why get into these situations and then try to overcome them with sheer hard work, with perseverance and your aggression? So with Mars in Aries, it's a good sign to achieve. However, it's a challenging sign on a domestic front, and where unnecessary obstacles, issues and unnecessary problems may also come about for you. This is also a placement where sometimes such people may go through unnecessary frustration, anxieties, anger management issues, and also such people may have blood pressure issues. They are very, very quick thinking. They can think quick on their feet and they can act quickly. But many times, because they are able to act quickly and they are quick on their feet and they are not thinking, is where challenges, issues may come about. So if you have Mars in Aries, take some time, take a deep breath. The idea may come to you quickly, but take a deep breath, think about it, cool yourself down and then act. And only if you are sure. It is also good to always have a wise counsel of somebody who has a strong Jupiter, to guide you in matters where you need to handle the Mars and the Aries energy. So if you have the Mars and Aries energy, a great placement to achieve, to overcome all sorts of challenges, to put down competition, overcome competition to achieve, and to handle all these niggling, vicious, negative energies. But it is always better to also look on the other side and to also build relationship when you have Mars in the sign of Aries. Mars in the sign of Taurus is a strong placement. Here the person will have a lot of energy to persevere and the energy to be able to overcome challenges, odds, and to be very focused on the goal, and because of sheer energy and perseverance the person will achieve. Here the person is not looking at shortcuts. Here the person is not looking for a quick achievement, a quick fight. This person is ready to have many small battles to eventually overcome the war. Such person will also on the surface remain calm, will not get into fights easily, but when really aroused, this person can fight like a bull. Just imagine a very, very, very angry bull. Nobody can come in the way of such a very, very angry bull. And so this is the strong energy to persevere to get materialistic successes. This is a person who will use all the energy and the efforts in relationships or in materialistic tendencies to act with lot of willpower, and using the willpower get material success. Using the willpower will also be able to handle their relationships. However, such a person will also usually chase the materialistic tendencies in a very persevering manner, and sometimes with a lot of stubborn energy, without realizing that sometimes their focus on the materialistic tendencies may be to their detriment. While on one side it is good for at a worldly level to be able to go and get a lot of success, especially because not only is it in the money sign of Taurus, but it is also second to itself. From the Aries sign, Mars is placed in the second house to itself, and that too from its Mool Trikona sign. So it's a very, very powerful, strong energy. However, it is still an inimical energy, Mars in Taurus. Taurus is an inimical sign to Mars, which means there will be a lot of overcoming of issues, overcoming of challenges, overcoming of obstacles to making money, which the person will have to fight against. So Mars and Taurus people will find that initial money doesn't come easily to you. You really have to put on a fight, you really have to put in an effort, you have to work long hours and persevere. If you give in with Mars and Taurus, you will have to build up all that energy again. However, if you persevere over a period of time, you gain the benefits of this. So I've seen many people with Mars and Taurus give up too soon. Don't give up if you have Mars and Taurus. You will get to your goal. Sometimes it takes less time for somebody, more time for somebody. So don't give up, persevere. This is a placement of persevering and achieving. The other thing is, this is a placement where it is 7 places away from its other sign of Scorpio. What is the Scorpio sign? Scorpio sign is obstacles, issues, problems coming up. In fact, some of them are hidden in energies and sudden energies which come up, sudden obstacles come up. But being 7 places away from itself, this means that you can have a challenge in your materialistic tendencies with all sorts of obstacles and issues come up for you. However, if you build relationships with the 7th placement denotes, then while building or in building relationships, that will be easier for you to overcome obstacles, challenges and issues, and you will gain money. The Scorpio energy is also the 8th house energies of the energies of other people's money. So your people, your partners, your spouse and your friends, they will help you make more money if you build on relationship, and they will help you overcome challenges and obstacles to issues coming in you earning your livelihood. So if you're running into challenges, if you have issues in how you build your successes, material successes, or in your job or your career, then by building relationship, by building partnerships and willing to work with people or putting in effort to work with people, reducing your anger tendencies, reducing your blowing up tendencies and persevering in the fight, you will find that sooner than later you will get success. You will get material success, and you will also build those partnerships, and you will also build successful using those partnerships to your advantage. So if you're Mars in the sign of Taurus, hang on, persevere, work on your relationships, and through your relationship, through your partnerships, through your associations, you will be able to get all sorts of material success, and all sorts of challenges, issues, obstacles will be kept at bay. This is also a strong placement to earn money from the placements of the of Scorpio energies. That means virtual money, other people's monies in medicine, in surgery, in manufacturing. This is a strong placement to get careers in this, and also connected to agriculture. So people who are in agriculture or using or with food items or the kitchen or the restaurant items also, this is a strong placement. This is also a strong placement to do something with fisheries or fishing and water energies, or having a business connected to spirits or alcohol or water, which the 8th house energies also represent. So if you have Mars in the sign of Taurus, it's a successful placement as long as you are able to build partnerships, relationships, and using that to overcome and do better. And that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Taurus for you. Mars in the sign of Gemini is an excellent placement, one of the better placements for Mars. One of the reasons is that Mars is also the Karaka of the 3rd house, which the Gemini energies represent. And Mars in Gemini also means that you are good in communication, which means you focus a lot of energies and you put a lot of effort in communication and communicating right. However, this also gives you a more assertive and a little aggressive bent of communication. So this is also placement of being misunderstood. So if you're Mars in the sign of Gemini, a lot of times you will find that you say something but people mistake it or misunderstand it for something else. And sometimes you have to explain your emails, you have to explain your words, you have to explain even your anger, because sometimes you may say some things which people may think is sarcastic because of your tonality. So this gives you an assertive tone, this gives you an aggressive tone, and the words that you use also may be slightly more assertive, rather than saying let's work together to see what we can figure out what is the win for you and me. Your words may be that this is what I want, from this deal, from this. So having more assertive and more direct communication is a good thing in today's world. However, having a communication which is balancing what the other person needs is also important. This is a very strong placement where you can use your marketing skills and your branding skills very well. This is an out and out marketing person, a very aggressive salesperson also, where uses sheer energy and effort to be able to sell more. If you are not getting a sale after meeting 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, you will meet 100 people to get your sale, but eventually you will realize your goal. This is also placement where by sheer self-enterprise, by your sheer efforts, you will do very well in life. Any sort of issues or challenges come to you, you will still be able to overcome it and achieve. However, this is also placement where Mars is not going 8 places away from itself, which is its sign of Scorpio, which means in your self-enterprise, in your communication, in your ability to work with others, you will also face obstacles, challenges and issues. However, what is the Scorpio energies? The Scorpio energies is also to be able to extract things where things are not being seen. So this is a good placement where using your communication skills, you are able to fathom what the other person wants. And so because it's a strong placement, you need to tone down how you communicate. So use the Mars energy more to be able to delve deeper and extract information of what the other person wants, what your partner wants, what your boss wants, what your client wants, rather than use that energy for more aggressive communication. So if you have Mars in the sign of Gemini, you can be a great marketer, you can be a great communicator. Some of the best TV personalities, journalists, and people who are commentators, even debaters, even politicians can have this strong energy. This is a strong placement where a person by sheer communication and how he or she markets and brands themselves can be a good seller. By seller, I don't mean only a salesperson. We'll be able to sell the ideas, we'll be able to give great presentations, and will be able to convince almost anybody who approaches them or who they approach, as long as they are able to balance that communication, seeking a win-win from both the sides. Then the obstacles, the challenges, the issues of the 8th house will automatically go away for you, and you will also be able to get more worldly success. But the basis always will be your communication, your branding, your marketing skills. So brand yourself well with this placement. Work on how people are seeing you, how people want to work with you, and if you are able to do this, this is a mark of success, with Mars also being the Karaka of the Gemini sign, and that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Gemini for you. Mars in the sign of Cancer is usually seen as a debilitation placement for Mars. However, when you have a planet placed in a certain sign, just don't go with the textbook narration or textbook description of the placement. Of course, we need to believe the sages who have put forth this placement. However, you should also look at the deeper dissemination of why Mars gets debilitated in Cancer. However, what are the other strengths of Mars that are brought to forth? Which means a planet which is debilitated, the opposing energies of the planet come on top, and the inherent nature of energies of the planet go down, and you have to work more hard to get the inherent energies to come up on top. So what is Mars placed in Cancer denote, and what does it represent, and why is it in a debilitation sign? Here Cancer denotes nourishment, Cancer also denotes your home, Cancer also denotes mother. So your aggression and over-aggression has no place. In your domestic environment, which Cancer represents, if you are over angry, you are very aggressive with your spouse, very aggressive with your mother, very aggressive with your children, then the home environment all collapses, and you don't want to live in such a home environment, neither does your spouse, your children or your mother. And because here the softer, the sensuous and the mushy energies, the caring energies, the supportive energies are important, which Mars does not represent, and hence Mars here loses its energy because it is not able to fight with the closest of close people, and Mars does not know how to fight in such an environment, and so Mars gets debilitated in Cancer. It loses its energy to achieve, because your Mars tries to achieve through argument, to exerting its right, which the family does not agree with and pushes back, and the biggest pushback comes from the spouse itself. And so Mars has to learn here, the person with Mars in Cancer has to learn to able to pick what fights they want to do and what fights they don't want to do. But because the Mars energy is always there, they generally end up picking fights over petty things and getting too emotional about things. Here, many times Mars being over emotional is not able to balance between the needs of the domestic environment, the family, the spouse and the mother, and they want to exert what they want to do. Sometimes here the person does not mean bad. He or she wants to do something for the family. However, the mannerism in which they want to do things for the family is trying to exert over others, which does not work in a domestic environment, and so Mars loses its strength. On the other flip side, Mars, because it is 4 places away from its Mool Trikona sign, if the person knows how to handle the energy very well, then such a person will invest a lot of energy and effort in building real estate. This is a fantastic placement to make real estate success, because the Cancer represents the 4th house energies. So if you want to really get a lot of materialistic success, then learn how to deal with family, how to take your spouse along, how to keep the peace at home. The other is, it is also 9 places away from its own sign of Scorpio. So 4 and 9 places away, which means a Kendra energy and a Trikona energy of the 9th house is also involved. So this is a great placement of great gains, great success also, which comes to your way, but learning through experiences, which are the 9th house energies, the 9th sign energies. So if you are learning to learn from your experiences, where to back off, where to indulge in. If you use your higher learning through your degrees and qualification is one, and also learn from experiences and depend on a wise counsel to tone yourself down, temper yourself down, the wise counsel which represents the gurus of the 9th house energy, then this is a fantastic placement of a lot of material success. So getting all sorts of material gains, having great success in property, getting great success in a home environment, getting all sorts of conveniences is this placement, if you know where to use your energies and not to push the boundaries too much. So if you have Mars in the sign of Cancer, as long as you are able to use the opposing energies of Mars, where you use perseverance, where you give in more to the domestic environment, to the family, and pick on not fighting, but using your energies to fight for the family than against the family, then it's a very, very strong placement of huge material success for you and for your family. And that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Cancer for you. Mars in the sign of Leo is a very, very fine energy and excellent energy, as long as you know how to manage the 2 fire disseminations very, very well. Firstly, Leo is a fiery sign and has a lot of sun energies. So when Mars goes into the sign of Leo, it also borrows the fieriness of sun. Now, Leo is also the sign of leadership. So Mars here, with all the energy of its fieriness, of its go-getting spirit, of goal achievement, and also being somebody who has a lot of drive to achieve, and with the leadership. So if you have a leader who has a lot of drive to achieve, then you can become a very, very authoritative leader. You can be an achiever who wants to achieve at any cost, and you can become a very hard taskmaster if you have this placement. So such a person, whether he has the designation of a leader or not, will definitely rush headlong into leadership situations. So if you have 4 or 5 friends who are going on a picnic, or even at work, even if you are not the leader, if a sudden issue arises where somebody has to take an immediate leadership position and direct others to do what, then this is a person who will be the first one who will come to the foreground. So if there is a fire incident and everybody is just looking around, the person with Mars in the Leo will be the first person to act, and act decisively. He may tell even his boss, run and get water from here, jump out of this window, or do this. And generally people end up following orders of person with Mars in Leo, or at least listening to them. Except that sometimes when you have the softer issues where the team is involved, where more people are involved and the situation is not so fiery at the moment, there is no firefighting situation, then this is also a placement which may backfire for you. One reason it backfires is because in Leo, in leadership, you also need to be a person who's able to take people along. Always being angry, always directing people, always telling people what to do and being angry about it and pushy about it may not work. You need to be able to balance when you'll put in energy, when you'll exert yourself, and where you will also take a backseat and allow people the room, the space to work. And so sometimes this person is too pushy and may come across as a little arrogant, and people may also back off from such a person in listening to this person. This person shows hardly any tact, but will tell you to your face, what they feel, and so sometimes they get into people's bad books. Such a leader may be a very successful leader, authoritative leader, and you may want such a person in projects which are deadline oriented. If you want to meet a deadline and quickly, then Mars in the sign of Leo is the person who, if they are in the driver's seat, they will achieve it for you. However, there will be some bruised egos. Such a person will immediately take, their ego will be hurt very, very easily, and so that may eventually put them into more issues with people. Such a placement will also maybe give you issues with children, will also give you issues in romance. This person will chase their romance ardently, will chase the opposite gender who they like ardently, and may then acquire them also, get them to be interested in them. However, sometimes their demeanor of being too ruling also spoils the case for you. So if you have Mars in the sign of Leo, be a little careful how you handle the opposite gender. This is also placement where there is a lot of risk taking and gambling. So you're taking risks in your job, taking risks in shares, taking risks in lotteries, taking risks in speculative investments, sometimes without thinking hard, without taking calculated risks in this placement. And so this is sometimes a tricky placement to be in. However, because it is 5 places from its Mool Trikona sign, it is a lot of gain bringing by sheer effort that you put in to achieve your goals. But it is also the 10th placement from Scorpio. So being 10 places from Scorpio, it means that your career goes through upheavals, ups and downs before eventually you get success. And so sometimes when you hit obstacles in your career, when you hit obstacles with your supervisors and managers, there you have to take some risks, either working on your relationships or quitting and finding another job, and being innovative and taking the step where you find that you are not getting your way. So taking calculated risks is important here rather than rush headlong into dangers. Use the gain bringing and the energy that is given to you with this placement, and use your take time to take decisions rather than running headlong, and try and be a better leader if the leadership position is given to you. And with that, if you're able to do this, then it's a strong placement for huge success in the space of your career, in the space of work. And that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Leo for you. Mars in the sign of Virgo is a very good placement for career success. Mars along with Saturn is also the Karaka of the 6th house. The 6th house also denotes competition. Who do you want, but the Mars energies when there are competitive opposing forces in front of you? Because only when you have the energy of the general, the energy of Mars, can you overcome competition. So this is a placement of a very, very hard working person whose all the effort goes in 3 things. One, to overcome competition, the other is to serve others, and the third is to be able to achieve their goals using analytical skills, using data, and being a very steadfast worker. So in achieving competition, they will be able to very, very quickly understand who is working behind their back, who means well, who doesn't mean well, and they will be able to use their huge energy and also their fighting ability to put the competition away. Such a person very, very rarely will lose in court cases, will lose in litigations. The other is because this is also placement of service. These people will work very, very hard to serve others. This is a great worker who can support and work long hours to you, work for you, and put in a lot of dedicated hours for you, and with endless amounts of energy. But if you push this person, who may be a colleague or person working under you, if you have somebody with Mars in the sign of Virgo, then this person can push back very, very hard and also can become very vengeful and work behind the scenes for you. So you want to be in the good books of person with Mars in the sign of Virgo, because it's not easy to win against them. There seems to be some karmic energy which is also backing them. The other thing is, because it is in the sign of Virgo, it is very, very analytical. The person with, in a very analytical, in a data oriented fashion, in a very planned fashion, will overcome inimical forces, competition at work, overcome competition and achieve, and also plan their careers. But because this is, while the energy is very, very strong, but it is a energy of persevering and more of a worker rather than that of a leader, this person is ready to work long hours and get the success over a period of time by sheer perseverance and focus and long hours of work and endless energy this person may have. However, they are more of a perfectionist. They will try and find fault in the smallest of small things and argue about it. They may not have any other way. If such a person finds some challenge, and if the person's point is not taken, they will themselves get on their hands and feet and try to correct it. So a leader who has a team under him, and if the team is not able to give them the kind of results that they want, the output that they want, then the leader will pull up their sleeves or roll up their sleeves to start working on it and try to perfect it. But sometimes the energy is spent on two trivial things, correcting a font here, correcting color of something or the shape of certain presentations, trying to make the perfect presentation is this placement. Do you really want to spend energies on more trivial things rather than on more important things? Because this is a placement of being 11 places also away from Scorpio sign, this is a lot of gain bringing placements for you after overcoming issues and challenges also. But because this is 6 places away from Aries and the Mool Trikona sign, without overcoming challenges and issues, gains will not come in. And many times your societal connections, your social connections may also help you. So if you're not able to work on your social connections, you're not able to get along well with your colleagues, you're not able to get along with the team which works under you, then the gains will not come to you, and in fact competition and people working behind your back may come for you. So if you have Mars in the sign of Virgo, be willing to put in long hours, but also know where to focus your energies and where not to. Don't spend too much money on trying to get the perfect job. Work on your social results, social connections, and you will find that gains come to you sooner than later. That is the placement of Mars in the sign of Virgo for you. Mars in the sign of Libra is a good placement where you are trying to put all your efforts and your energies in trying to get a balance in life and working on relationships. Such a person is aggressively looking for a relationship and wants to be in relationship. For such a person, having a relationship or being in a relationship is important, and if they are alone, then definitely they don't like the situation and they tend to become more aggressive and frustrated and anxiety prone if they are alone, or if they know that their relationships are not serving them very, very well. Then the frustration creeps in. But because Libra is the sign of balance, in trying to get the balance, sometimes they swing either ends. Sometimes they try to put too much effort in trying to be true in a relationship and be giving in a relationship. Sometimes to get and when they know that they have put in too much, then they swing to the other extreme. They will say, oh okay, I have put in a lot of effort in the relationship, in the marriage, in the union, in the partnership. Now it is your time to give, and I will see how you give. So sometimes you end up confusing the partner. The partner also feels that I have also given a lot, but I don't go to swing to such extremes. So with Mars in the sign of Libra, you need to be really careful how much you are swinging to each of the extremes and trying to get into a partnership or to balance the partnership. Knowing how much to give, where to draw the line is important. But because it is Mars, you tend to end up giving too much attention to partnership and give more. And then you realize that probably you have given more than than you are getting. This is also good placement for having a partnership where your business is concerned, or teams is concerned. So if you're working in a team, or if you have a partnership, then it's an excellent placement, because your focus is to build partnership, to build teams, to get achieve the project. So from a work perspective, this is a good placement where you're trying to achieve, have a relationship, and use the relationship energy, use the team energy to get success. So from being 7th away from the sign of Aries in Libra, this will surely also help enhance your reputation in society as a person who is focused on relationship, who builds relationship also. However, being 12 signs away from its sign of Scorpio, which also means that if you are not balanced, if you are not able to balance in tough situations, when does one lose balance? When does one lose focus? When does one become very angry and frustrated? When a person hits obstacles, challenges, issues, when suddenly problems surface and you don't know how to handle it. So there you may not be able to handle the things very well. You may rush into dangers first and then try to comprehend or handle the dangers by your way, without taking the team along, without taking the relationship along, without taking the partner along. And here the loss may come in, the issues may come in, and more obstacles may may come up for you to face. If you are not good at relationship, then automatically obstacles will come to you, because you are here an individual who's trying to achieve and doesn't have a team to depend on, doesn't have somebody to fall back on. And with Mars placed in the 7th house, it is difficult for you, in the Libra energies, it is difficult for you to be able to sustain without having help or support. So this is a strong placement where you feel little less, especially when challenges arise, and how to handle the issues, or how to take care of the problem and move ahead. So this is a very, very important placement for you working on your relationship, having a balance in relationship, building teams, and being able to achieve. If you are looking at working abroad in a foreign country, then this is a good placement, as long as you know that you are able to balance your energies of being able to work across cultures. So investing time and energy on knowing about or understanding other people's needs, other cultural differences is important, rather than rushing into what you feel they need. If you are able to do that, then worldly success, success in partnerships, success in business, success in relationship will come to you. However, being in the 7th house, because this is also Mangalic position for people, and so in relationships, be really careful not to overexert what you need, and take more deep breath when you get into issues and challenges, rather than become too argumentative or fighting for what you want. Whenever there is a challenge and issue in partnerships or in the relationship, try to look at a win for both or for us rather than only you. Then you will find that you will get better success, especially in a team environment, in a team success, in a partnership success, with Mars in the placement in the sign of Libra for you. Mars in the sign of Scorpio is a strong placement, because Mars is in its own sign. However, here the person becomes a little more secret prone and tries to keep secrets to himself, and puts in effort to not give too much away. And in trying to keep those secrets and in trying to hold the cards sometimes close to one's chest, sometimes jealousy is also built into the equation. So if you are in the relationship and you're trying to keep the relationship secret, but if others get involved in the equation because they don't know about you, then obviously jealousy will also creep in, and some possessiveness also creeps into this placement. However, it's a strong sign of you being able to work hard on things related to research, related to disease and illnesses. This is a strong placement of a very good surgeon, very good doctor, somebody who is very, very good in minerals and in mineralogy, in anything connected to agriculture, in anything connected to, and in a subject where it requires long, hard hours of effort, sometimes not knowing what will be the final outcome. So researching on an item and trying to work long hours, waiting for an outcome, sometime which may not come by you. This is a good placement for people who are in the police force, who are in the spy agencies also, because here you're trying to find out issues and challenges or the secrets of others without giving too much away. Because of being 8 places away from its Mool Trikona sign of Aries, this is a strong placement of overcoming obstacles and issues, not only by yourself or for yourself, but also for others. And in doing that, you are able to achieve more in the matters of overcoming issues and challenges than any other placement here. So a placement of somebody who is able to help others through their obstacles. So working in hospitals, working in taxation departments, working in manufacturing, working in the constabulary, working in tax audits, working in financial firms, working in manufacturing firms, working in connected to agriculture, and getting huge success in this place. This is a very strong placement where you attract a lot of magnetism from others. People get attracted towards you, and people also feel that there is a certain charm and raw energy to your magnetism also. However, people sometimes are not able to understand you and misunderstand you, your energies of trying to keep too much to yourself and trying to be the quiet person. And therefore, one has to learn to deal with how much of information you're holding to your chest, how much jealousy you're showing to others, and how much you're working on relationship. If you know how to handle issues and challenges of others and able to help them with wisdom, and using your strong dedicated energy and willpower, this is an excellent placement for both worldly success and to also have the characteristic of a winner, and that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Scorpio for you. Mars in Sagittarius is an excellent placement, one of the better placements, and if you ask me, I would regard it as one of the top 2 or 3 placements for Mars in the sign of Sagittarius. The reason being is, one, Sagittarius is a fiery energy, but it also brings in the Jupiter energies, and Mars is also a fiery planet, and Mars here in the Sagittarius sign is 9 places away from its Mool Trikona sign. So this is a placement of gains coming in when you use your energy. However, Sagittarius is an energy of adventure, of pushing the boundaries, of innovation, and not willing to be shackled. So a person with Mars in the sign of Sagittarius is a person who quickly takes decision to run into the adventure, to run into taking risks. So such people will sometimes be very good sports people also. However, this is also placement where people like to have high adrenaline rush adventure sports. So paragliding or going snorkeling or going to mountaineering or going to exotic locations or dangerous locations at the drop of a hat, sudden make plans and just leave is this placement. Sometimes such people are in such a hurry, they don't even plan their things very well. Sometimes such people are seen living the life almost like on a day-to-day basis because nothing seems to be planned. However, at the back of the mind they know what they want, but many times they don't communicate that to people because they seem to be in the rush all the time. So sometimes there can be misconceptions, misunderstandings with sometimes most of your closest of close people with this placement. With this placement, you are very quick at understanding ideas. You may be very quick at learning. Sometimes you may have a lot of degrees and you may be somebody who is able to finish your education fast and overcoming all sorts of obstacles and challenges. I have seen people who are very sick but with Mars and Sagittarius yet able to sit an exam and score very high in exams. However, I have also seen these people get in challenges or issues with their gurus, with authority figures, and sometimes because they are quick at learning, they learn fast and then they don't know what to do with all their energy, and so they become a little more adventurous, and because of that adventurism they end up rubbing the gurus, the teachers, on the wrong side. Because these people love the sense of adventure, they get in touch with people from different cultures and they make good in foreign countries and foreign lands also. However, they also get into problems with people from different cultures and people from from across boundaries. So if you are traveling and you have Mars in the sign of Sagittarius, be a little careful who you run into problems with, because you can land in the larger soup than you can think of. Being 2 places away from the sign of Scorpio, this is an excellent placement of the 9 and 2 placements from Aries and Scorpio. So you make a lot of money, you gain a lot of money in foreign lands, in traveling to places far away from your own land of birth, in education related to such organizations which may be related to travel and tourism, adventure sports, and yourself being seen as a very, very commanding guru who is also master of many subjects rather than one. So a very, very gain making placement, a strong placement to get all sorts of gains on your side, and using your energies to be able to get high degree of all sorts of learning and experiences, being adventurous and using your passion to get all gains from all walks of life. So you will gain you can gain in partnerships, you can gain in business, you can gain in through your education, you can also gain in foreign lands, and you can also gain in more risk taking in enterprises like adventure sports and so on. So a great placement is the placement of Mars in the Sagittarius sign for you. Mars in the sign of Capricorn is one of the best placements, or if not the best placements for Mars. Of course, why I am not calling it the best placement is because Mars in Capricorn, while being exalted, comes in with some riders. Mars in Capricorn, when it is exalted in the Dhanishta Nakshatra, is a quite stubborn, stable energy. Here it also has a lot of Saturn energies involved. Firstly, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So here Mars brings in both the flavors. The very strong energy of Mars, the go-getting energy of Mars, and the organization ability of Saturn, which rules Capricorn. So this person plans their fights well, plans their aggression very well, plans their assertiveness very well, plans their goals, and this is the placement of a general who is very planned and organized, and who can see through and be very, very strategic where to use their energies and where not to. So such a person is a person who will work long hours, hard hours, persevere, and also gain good success and quickly. So this is not a placement as strong as Mars and Aries for quick results, but this is a placement of quick enough and sure results, where there will be more failures of person with Mars and Aries because of getting into too many bloody fights and running roughshod over everybody else. Mars and Capricorn is a placement where you are able to work with people, with your colleagues, with teams, and in an organized manner, and then to gain. What the riders are of this placement is because one, this is 3 places away from Scorpio, which means you have to put in long hours of work, very lot of hard work and self-enterprise. You will have to work harder than the team, work harder than the others to get your gains. However, because this is a placement of very structure orientedness, then success comes more often than not to such people. This can sometimes get you wrong way with your supervisors and managers, because they get scared of you, because they feel that their security is at risk because of this placement, and so you need to be wary of how you come across with to your supervisors and managers, because they may get insecure and try to push you down, and that's where you overexert yourself and sometimes may spoil your cases. And then while putting your supervisors and authority figures aside, it's not easy to rise, but you may still rise if Mars is really exalted and in the Dhanishta Nakshatra, then you may still get your fights. However, you will burn a lot of bridges, which are the fallback energies. Sometimes such people don't need to worry about bridges if you continue to progress. But one day even Alexander, who won the world, had to look back and see how much he achieved, because in trying to run roughshod over everybody else, though in a planned manner, many times you may miss out on the relationship which you need to take along. Great worldly success placement, great success for achieving the highest degrees, highest placements in your career, in your work arena, as long as you know how to take your relationships along, especially working with your managers and supervisors. Yet long hours, be ready to persevere, long hours of hard work, be able to communicate strongly, assertively, but knowing the importance of keeping the relationship intact, and then this is a placement or almost guaranteed success for you with Mars in the sign of Capricorn. Mars in the sign of Aquarius is, I consider this to be the better placement than even Mars in Capricorn, because of two reasons. One, Mars in the sign of Aquarius is 4 places away from the sign of Scorpio, and this is 11 places away from its Mool Trikon sign of Aries. So the 4 and 11 element comes in here, which means that through obstacles, through issues, through achievement, through overcoming challenges, you get a lot of gains. And you also get a lot of gains from other people's issues and problems, which the Aquarius sign also represents. So this is a best placement for worldly success, one of the best placements where you are able to come out as a champion of masses, of huge crowds, of society at large, and you are able to come out with solutions which the world has not been able to tackle, or you come out with innovative solutions for people's world challenges at world level, so large societal challenges, how to overcome challenges and issues. This is, for example, a placement of finding a solution to the pandemic, or finding a weapon to overcome or to keep peace in the world, for example, or to come up with an innovation to solve climate change issues, or solve challenges of rising seas, for example. So an excellent placement that you gain out of society's obstacles, society's issues, and through that you become the darling of the masses and you get world name, fame, everything. Because the 11th house is also the house of your aspirations and desires, so most of your focus goes in trying to meet your aspirations, your desires and your goals, and most of the time you end up doing that because it is 11 places away from its Mool Trikon sign. However, being an Upachaya house, the challenge for Mars in Aquarius is not to let go or flag off your energy. The moment you take the foot off the accelerator and you lose the energies, you will find that your relationships fall by the side and you can't keep up with them. You may have a lot of people that you know, the closest of close friends may be few. However, when you want, you can rally Marses to come and join you and work with you. This is a strong placement of working in a large organization, and through a sheer effort, perseverance and your fighting spirit, be able to overcome all sorts of competition and reach the top of the brass. So if you're working in the large organization, even with 30,000-40,000 people, you have the option to shine over almost everybody else. If you know how to handle issues, if you know how to handle obstacles which the Scorpio sign will throw up at you, and be able to nurture others, be able to support others who themselves are on issues and challenges in your organization. So if you pick up a career where you are helping others, you are nurturing others, you are supporting others who themselves are going through challenges, issues and upheavals, then this will almost guarantee you worldwide success and huge success, name, fame, property, all sorts of material gains for you. So a great placement if you know how to work with people, how you network with people, and then use those energies well. If you are able to work with people across differences, cutting across the designations, cutting across what the need for others and then you, and able to create the balance, and always focus that how are you nurturing your not only yourself at work but also others, then this is a great placement to get worldly success also, and through other people's monies also. A great placement also where through your research you are able to find challenges and solutions. Through your keen eye you are able to find solutions for others and make huge gains at a world level, and that is the placement of Mars in the sign of Aquarius for you. Mars in the sign of Pisces is a unique energy. This is a great placement for people who are working in constabulary, who are working in the armed forces, or who are world-renowned doctors, especially surgeons, with this placement, because Mars is going into Pisces, which has the 12th house energies. So, working alone in remote areas, or working alone even in foreign countries, or in armed forces where you need to be away from your family, or working on projects alone and focusing all your energies there without thinking too much of friends, without thinking too much of society, without thinking of too much of teams in this placement. The more you work alone, you get more success with this placement. Great success in foreign countries. This is also a placement where your focus is either working alone or working in solitude or in armed forces or in hospitals or in places where you take care of others or in foreign lands. So your focus is always here. However, here Mars is going 5 places away from Scorpio, which means you get a lot of gains in when you are able to overcome obstacles over a period of time, because now the 8th house lord is going into the 12th house. So this is also Viparit Raj Yoga placement. Going away 5 places from itself means gains coming after being able to handle issues and challenges. This is also great placement for somebody who can be a good manufacturer of item which can be used in surgical instruments, which can be used for armed forces. Such a person may have a gun store or have some things in the home which represent some arms or ammunition or knives or something, or a cannon, something like that they may have in their home tucked away somewhere. Or they may have paintings of a warrior or statue of a warrior or something aggressive as a memento that they may also have in their houses. Such a placement means that if you are able to handle obstacles and challenges which the 8th house energy brings, then you will be able to handle losses coming in the 12th house. However, because this is a very practical energy, this is a very, very creative energy, handling obstacles and issues in life will require more creativity, will require more imagination. If you are more creative, you are more imaginative and you are innovative and you focus your energy at more imaginative and creative solutions, then you can keep the losses at bay. However, this is also placement where if you get too angry, if you are not able to handle your anger, if you are not able to handle your temperament, then you may face problems. You may develop ulcers, you may face problems of even tumors, you may face challenges of high acidity, blood pressure, also this placement, and visiting the clinic more often than not can also come about with this placement. But if you are able to handle your anger, your temperament, you are able to work more imaginatively, innovatively, and you are able to work with teams, you are able to work on your relationship, then this is an excellent placement. Such a placement is also a person who may end up spending too much money on those areas or those items which are not for him. Spending money on bed pleasures in a hidden way. Specifically, if Venus is afflicted, is also this placement, because your mind is focused on the secretive bed pleasures also. So if you are able to handle the challenges and issues in life with more care, with more balance, taking people along more creatively and innovatively, then a great success for people who are in armed forces or in manufacturing industry or in ammunition or in healthcare. Or related to medicine or pharmaceutical industries, or working alone in IT, in research, or in foreign lands in this placement. So if your Mars in the sign of Pisces, work on your creativity, lower your temperament, and you will find that you get worldly success at your feet. So friends, now that we have talked of Mars in the different signs, the 12 signs, look into your own horoscope where exactly Mars is placed, in which sign, what are the doshas and conjunctions it is in, what aspects falls on it, because that will give it a different unique combination. If you are looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Please like my video, please share this video, please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my new video is coming. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.